And this is DRS Live.
You know, big rematch for last year. Frisch probably hungry from last year. Last year's championship defeat, a 3-1 defeat to DRS in Lawrence Middle School. And although most of these players does not seem, looks like they have a lot of freshmen on the team. A lot of them didn't see, and a lot of them didn't see playing time last year's championship or playoffs. I'm sure. But, you know, that drive, even if you're a fourth liner on the bench, that drive to win a title. So it's always within you, especially coming off a loss like that. Coming back in the building of the team you defeated, to beat you last year, gives you a lesson of motivation. Hopefully the crowd can pump up DRS, and you know they know the importance of this game. Alternate captains, Aiden Englander and Joseph Adler, we spoke to them before the game, and they both stressed the importance of how Frisch is going to come out flying. They're going to come out aggressive, and they need and how they need to match their intensity and even up it a little bit. Being on their home court, they need to defend this house like they've done so many times before, and they need to do it one more time tonight against an elite team in Frisch.
Right, you are, Donnie. That was actually one of the things that Josef Adler spoke about. It's just the depth of this team. They, like you said, you go to their fourth line, but then again, they're not just, they're not a team of superstars. You know, they're not just a team of superstars. You go to their fourth line, it's all team chemistry. They play together. They play great together. And there's the team huddle in the DRS net. We'll look to number 30, Akiva Arye in goal. Starting lineup of Josef Adler, Elon Frankel, Aiden Englander, and Ritter.
I really like that combination of Josef Adler and Elon Frankel. Elon Frankel's a little guy. He's got a lot of speed, an insane amount of stamina. He can get into the little areas. He's not afraid to take a hit, and he can get the ball to a goal scorer like Adler. And Adler, he can do things with the ball that a lot of players can in this league, and just to score from any angle. And that's what goal scorers do. They find ways to put the ball in the net, but then that's what they got to do tonight. Englander, big right-handed shot up from the point. He scored a lot of full court goals last year and shots from the point for DRS, and they love to get some more. Big game goalie and Akiva Arye. Reminds me a little bit of Henrik Lundqvist, you know, smaller on the side, but you know, he shows up for big games. That's for sure.
The greenhouse getting pumped up right now, getting very rowdy as we're set for puck drop. Puck will drop, won by Frisch. It is taken back down. Josef Adler, Aiden Englander tries to clear, can't get out to it. It's chipped out of the zone, but shot right back in by Bloom, the captain. It is whistled, and we will go back for a face-off in the offensive zone. Josef Adler on the draw. It's hit through neutral, but then drifts into the defensive zone. It's currently being fought for, shot in by Frisch player, sent back down by Ritter. Currently being chased by Elon Frankel, who will send it across, and where it's dumped back in by Frisch, Captain Bloom. Fight for it, Aiden Englander, he'll throw it across, and where Josef Adler will send it into the zone. It's chipped back in. Aiden Englander fighting for it. Fights with number 21 and 45. Aiden Englander still battling. It's poked away by Corin. Corin will take it in. Now Frankel chasing for it, fighting with Levine. Here's Aiden Englander, winds and fires, but he'll whiff on the shot and it will go slowly into the other zone. Here's Josef Adler, picks up the ball, shoots, and no goal.
DRS coming out, you know, a nice little pace so far. You know, first trying to chip and chase kind of game. You know, trying to get it in, work the ball behind the net. You know, trying to maybe get a centering feed out front to the point, and that's a game plan that can work for any team against any team. You know, DRS has got to match that, be aggressive behind the nets.
Line chase, Jonathan Kazlot, Ifrigan, and Miller, along with Caleb Pollen. In the defensive zone, we have Elliot Eisner fighting with Miller as a big battle goes on in front of the net. Here's Eisner again battling for it as Miller will take it out, but then he's left alone to number 26. It's fought, but then blown for a whistle. Harry Dubitsky. off the tie-up, Kazlau, he will push it ahead. Then it's fought for, but then almost brought in by Elliot Eisner. He will then fight with Miller as it's chipped up for a whistle.
That's a smart play right there by DRS. They know that all these defensemen can shoot, and smart not to have to make Akiva face these kind of curvy kind of shots. Good job taking the offside, have a face off, and have a chance to get it out.
Here's Caleb Pauling speeding through the neutral zone, picked up the puck, but shoots wide. Here's Jonathan Kazlau fighting for it through the middle. They will get a shot off, but no goal. Oh, but he will score. What a beautiful goal by Jonathan Kazlau.
And that's exactly how you want to get a goal. DRS brings it in. Pauling speeds through the zone and gets the ball in the net. He brings it up. He gets a good shot off. They just go to work down low. They start poking away at it, and I think Pauling put that one in, and that's a good job just whacking at it, not keeping the play dead. You play till the whistle, and that's why you're up 1-0.
Who is that assisted by?
Probably Kazlau. I would have to bet.
No, it was Kazlau's goal.
I think it's Pauling.
Oh.
That's irrelevant. DRS is up 1-0.
So then Pauling assisted by Kazlau. And DRS is up 1-0, less than 2 minutes in. Here's Aiden Englander, brings it in, chases it down. Oh, and almost a great chance. That would have been a great chance for the Wildcats. Eitan Costello sends it across for Ritter. Ritter will hit it in. Ritter stops an attempted exit of the ball as Yair Sturm and number 15 on Frisch, who it will be sent to the net, now behind the net with, I think, looks like Miller. Now, number 15, Jack Katz on Frisch, sends it in where it's gloved by Akiva Arye for the face-off to the left of him.
And you see DRS now, they got a little more pep in their step. An early goal can do that to you sometimes in this big game. You got the crowd behind you now, and it can be a contributing factor.
That is true. That is true. Greenhouse is very rowdy. Just very much blew up just a second ago. Off the tie-up, Aiden Englander. Ritter will jump in for it. Ritter will try to send it down, but can't get out to it. Eitan Costello will chase it in against Levine. Levine and Costello will fight for it, jabbing their sticks at each other. Costello will send it in front, but it is broken up by number 17, Alter. Then Jack Katz picks it up, fires, drives to the net. Akiva Arye saves it. Here's Yair Sturm, sends it down to the offensive zone, where it's sent right back by Frisch. Here's Aiden Englander, sends it back, but it's taken shot by Levine, where it's a nice, beautiful save by Akiva Arye, gloved by Frisch as it's sent down.
And that was an offensive draw to the left of the Frisch goaltender. Adler and Englander coming on, and Frankel, my bad. With Ifrigan and Savitsky on for the defensive pairing. Savitsky making his first appearance in the game. That battle back around the line. Adler sent that one in and back to the corner. Bloom's there. Frankel chasing that one, sent back up and into the corner. Now Frankel there. Not Frankel, Ifrigan, now Frankel in the corner, getting battled by. He got knocked down by Bloom. That's just a big man, a small man. That no call there. Savitsky back to play it, brings it around the net, fires that one down, and it'll go back down. Frankel gets there back into the corner. Frankel working behind, Bloom on him. Bloom gets it, sends that down, kept in by Ifrigan, and hand pass, I believe, is the call, and it'll be come back into the DRS zone.
It's the puck movement that has really been keeping both of these teams, even though DRS is up 1-0, it's still keeping both teams in it. Just amazing puck movement by both teams.
That face-off won, and trying to keep it in, it is sent in for number 21, battling against Savitsky. Savitsky doing a good job in the corner. 2 men on him now, and Koren, and that'll be blown for a whistle as the puck went under the ball. The face-off will remain in the DRS zone. And Frankel, Ifrigan, Savitsky, and Adler will stay on. Ifrigan to take the draw. Ifrigan loses his stick, and it's bouncing in front, and Arye trying to hold it, and he will. Still loose in front, and Adler coming up, and that one's sent on in. Adler coming in, that's poked away. Shoots, and a blocker save by Kiva Arye. Savitsky in the corner. Oh, and he got moving, and that's one poked away. Frankel into the corner. Trying to get in now across the Jack Katz. Katz sent it in. That one hopped over Ifrigan's stick, and now coming into the zone. Centering feed. That one did not get through. Blocked by Ifrigan. Back in the corner now. Ifrigan battling. That one coming near the camera. That'll move the boards, and it'll go for a whistle.
You know, it's the big saves by Kiva Arye that have really been giving this team, DRS, the chance to really build this lead.
Well, Kiva Arye, he's a big game goalie. Back in Hal in his 8th grade season, a 1-0 shutout in an overtime game against Hartora. Made plenty of big saves in that game to give them to a championship, and I don't see what's different from keeping him, from making this team, leading his team to a W today. As the face-off won by Englander is sent back down to Kaslau. Pollen chasing, but Kaslau goes to the corner. Kaslau in the corner, Katz on him. And now the man chips in, and that one's sent back down to the... And Englander will go back to the corner. Englander behind the net. Sends that in front. Volandarski, save, and they score. Frisch just tied the game. Why did he take his helmet off? Frisch tied the game. Frisch just tied it. They're amped up, and that's a similar play. You know, Kiva Arye is a small goalie. He can get beat like that, but that's just a similar play to the DRS goal. Come get it in, work hard, and that's how you put it in. Now Holland trying to send that in, and it cannot. Eisner shoots, and Arye to save, and that'll be held for a whistle.
Well, obviously we remember we spoke about to Josef Adler before the game. He did tell us, sorry, not Josef Adler, Aiden Engler. He spoke to us about how Frisch is going to want revenge, and they're going to come out very aggressive, and DRS is going to match that, and they're going to come out very, very strong. Frisch clearly showing this.
Englander back in the corner now. Alter. Englander sent that, and that shot wide. Behind the net, Pollen. Bloom trying to send that one out, and it kept in by Kaslau. Ritter trying to send that back in, and he gets beat now. Alter, Englander back in the corner. Back over to Isragan, who sent that one up, and Pollen chasing now on Levine. And that'll hit the ceiling, and I believe it'll be in the first zone. An offensive draw for DRS. Kaslau set to take the draw, and that one sent all the way back into our zone. Ifrigan, Englander on him. Kaslau up, moving in. Tried to send that one across, but he lost handle of it, and Arye holds, and that'll go back to Englander. Englander behind the goal. Moving on up, send the backhander down, and that'll be right in the middle and held for a whistle. As Kaslau went flying over the goalie after the whistle, and DRS fans groaning for a call, but I do not think they'll get it, as that was just Kaslau going hard to the net. And the line change coming. You'll get Questel, Sturm, Miller, and Srolowitz, Manny Srolowitz, coming on here for DRS. Frisch will change up their forwards. Or I think they're keeping the defense out there. Sturm loses the draw but keeps it in. Srolowitz trying to keep it. And now Sturm sent that one back in. Back out to the point. And now coming on in. Shoots, and a blocker save by Kiva Arye. Back in the corner now, Penn works that up. Back out to the point to Levine. Levine kept in, and that one sent to the corner by Questel. Questel back for Bloom. Bloom, Sturm on him. Srolowitz shoots, and a save made there by the... And Levine now in the corner, and that one sent all the way back and off the back and out of play. And the faceoff will remain in DRS' zone.
You know, the same thing we spoke about Akiva Arye. Number 37, the 10th grader for Frisch, Isaac Markovitz, has also been holding the fort for this Cougar team.
This game could have the makings of a 2-1 game because both goalies can shut them down, or both offenses can be both so good that this could be a 5-4 game or 6-5 game. And back up, Srolowitz shoots, and that one got blocked as Questel goes back into the corner. Questel worked on there by Katz. Sent that one back down, and Srolowitz will be on with a man on. Srolowitz tries something that got knocked down by the netting. Sturm back in front. And that one sent it to the corner. Miller's there. Miller trying to get it out, and he does not. But Questel will, and that one sent back in. Miller with a man on him. Frisch not offside. Sent that one back down. Questel over the center line, over the Sturm in front of that one, got knocked away by Katz. Corin sent that one back down, and a whistle as it'll likely be a face-off in the first zone.
DRS is going with the change, but the line that we just saw, Srolowitz, he's a defenseman who likes to take shots. So whether he scores or whether it's a rebound, you're going to get pucks to the net when Manny Srolowitz is on.
And you got the starters back down, Frankel, Adler, Englander, and Ritter. One back, and that one's in the corner and sent on out. Ritter being chased by Corin, and back. Ritter getting it back, sent down, tried to send it out. Frankel did not get that breakout pass, and that one sent and kept in by Adler. Adler being worked on by two guys, and that one chipped on out, but Englander kept it in. Frankel in the corner, and he's battling. Adler coming on. Englander a drive and a save made by Markovitz. Frankel back in front of Adler, and he just got robbed. Adler back down in a big collision in the corner. Frankel still has it. Back over to Englander. Englander keeps it in. Frankel turns wide, fires, shoot. Blocked. Englander another shot. That one got blocked. Frankel back down low. Behind the net. Trying to center it to Adler, but he did not get it. That pass got blocked. Adler turns around and shoots, and that one goes wide, and that one kept in by Adler again. And back into the corner. Cass with Frankel. Adler back in the corner. Back out to Ritter, and that one got cleared. Aiden on. Brings it around the net. Tries to get it past, and he does. Fires and a big save, and a rebound comes right back out, but Ritter behind the net maintains possession. Corin. Center out for Corin. Wraparound try. Cannot get. Got blocked. Trying to center it in front. Englander sent that one to the corner. And Adler will get there, and Ritter does not make the play with the hand, and Englander will take it again. Back out. Some time. Fires and a save made. A nice big rebound at the corner. Levine comes, sends that high fly ball down into the corner. Englander will take it with a man on. Tries to get it backhander, and that one got blocked. Corin shoots, and that one just went wide. And Aria with another good save. And that pass got deflected back into the corner. Englander on. Net boards got dislodged. Still in play. And back in the corner now. Wolandarski lost it. Englander sends one, and that one, good job by Frankel using his hand to send that one out. And that one's along the line. It's not kept in. Up comes Frisch, and that one's sent back out. Frankel coming on up. Moving in. Adler in front shoots, and that one went out of play for a whistle.
Larcenous. Before, you just don't leave a goal scorer like Josef Adler in front of the net like that. But thank God for Frisch. Isaac Markovitz was able to make that stop.
He made a few good stops. They got that line got some really good players. Now Kaslau, Pollen will come out with Rose and Ifrigan as the D-men. Rose getting his first shift of the game. And Kaslau, that one went to the corner and cleared, and it did. Ifrigan with the man on is Eisner. And he gets there, and he gets Kaslau chipping down and trying to clear it as Rose Pollen does with the hand, but only for a moment as it comes back in. And now Rose has some time, but he doesn't clear it, and offsides is called on Frisch as that ball crossed the line for a moment, and Frisch did not touch up.
Frisch is just doing a great job at keeping the puck into DRS. If DRS wants to win this game, they've got to get the ball out of the zone. They've been trying, but Frisch has just been doing great.
Kaslau wins that, trying to play into the corner, but Eisner is there. And he sends that one in, and Ifrigan behind the net, sends that one around for no one. Bloom comes on, sent that one in front, and a shoot save made, and that one knocked away. Pollen coming up with a full head of speed. He's back in the corner. He fell down. Levine on him. Kaslau back to the point. Ifrigan trying to keep it, but he does not, and RA will hold for a whistle. Pollen, he's got some wheels, that kid. You know, he doesn't have to control his body, but I mean, when he gets going, it's kind of hard to stop him and get maybe past him. But he's got to be more careful about that, not falling and costing his team a goal. But you know, good job there. He scored the first goal, so I'm definitely looking for another. And they'll redo the face-off to the left of Akiva Aryeh in the offensive zone. Ifrigan won that to the corner. Pollen coming on, and he will send that out, and Kaslau will go behind the net with Katz on him. Kaslau. Katz sent that one and kept in by Rose, and coming on out, and Ifrigan did it again. Kaslau willing to take the offsides, and he does, and it'll go deep into the DRS zone, but not letting Jack Katz unwind that shot. It was a smart play by Kaslau.
You know, Jack Katz is a very, very big big, tough player, aggressive on Frisch, and I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure he has a heavy shot. So that was a very smart play by Jonathan Kaslow.
Englander can't win a shot, and that one went wide by Kat. Penn in the corner, Ritter on him. Costell helping down low, Alter behind the goal, and that one sent through. And Englander got stumbled a little bit. 2 men on him, and Penn and Alter. Alter lost his stick, and coming back out, and Englander sends that one in. Kat, that shot got blocked by Sturm. Gets past him, 2-on-1. Penn moving in and tried to send it across to Alter, but he was not there. Englander coming back on him. Threw that in front, but did not there. As Baruch is on him. Alter with Englander on him in the corner. Alter doing some good work there. Englander sent that one up and kept in by Katz, and it'll be a hand pass if Frisch touches it, but it will not. That one's sent back down and held for a whistle by Markovitz with 59.1 remaining in the period. We'll get a line change here for DRS as Adler will come on for Sturm, and Quistel will remain on. DRS trying to get some offense in the final minute of the period, trying to get a lead, 2-1 lead heading into the intermission. And that one back and out of. And sent that one back down. REA places the corner for Englander. Englander unloads one, and that one went wide of the goal and held by Markovitz for a whistle again.
You know, that's a smart play by Coach Larry Groves. If you got a minute left, put out your best line. Hopefully they can rush, try to get a goal. With a minute left, they'll have the period. They'll have the intermission and rest up right after.
Adler set to take the draw, and he loses that one. Bloom sent it, but it kept in. And Englander did not block it with Ritter there. Levine coming on. Adler defending him. Sent that one, and Englander has it on his stick and sent out, but no, kept in. Englander trying to get it out again. He does not succeed. Centered in front, and Englander does succeed in getting it back that time. And on goal for Markovitz and held again for a whistle.
26.7 left to go in this period, as the draw will be taken in Frisch's zone.
Adler waiting and back into the corner now for Costell. Adler sent that one, and that one sent back into the corner. And Englander there with a man on him sent that one off the boards up to Adler. Adler over to Costell and sent that one into the corner. Adler goes after it with Levine on him. Adler and Levine battling in the corner for possession of the puck. Adler working behind the goal. Tried to center it but could not. That one and deflected, and the period is over. Tied 1-1 after one. We'll return after the intermission.
Leifert gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! He jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Yeshiva history! Oh boy! The crowd is going nuts!
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that!
And Frisch is celebrating!
Leifert gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! He jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Yeshiva history! Oh boy! The crowd is going nuts!
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that!
And Frisch is celebrating!
Doing it. DRS live. DRS. We out? We online? Doing a great job, Shaffer.
Yeah.
Some of that 30 seconds left.
Let's see when DRS comes down. That's usually the key, the major key. Major key. All right, I think we can go about now. We can come back on. DRS come back.
Yeah, we can. Time. Okay, yeah, go right.
And we are back now for the second period of Frisch DRS, tied 1-1 after one. DRS ready coming out of the locker room, but big first period, goals both ways, up and down period for both teams. Mostly not a lot of sustained offense sides, so maybe one or two shifts by both teams, but really just a lot of up and down game. What do you think are the keys going forward for the second period and on?
Well, obviously speed, getting out of the zone, keeping it, you know. I've seen both teams have just been really, really good with the keeps, making sure that the other team doesn't exit the zone. They've almost been too good at it that the game has just been going back and forth without any other offense being generated. But hopefully that will change.
And the main line that sustained that offense was Adler, Frankel, Englander, and Ritter. That line was able to sustain such good offense, chances for a very elite goal scorer in Josef Adler. Not being able to put a win. Markovitz, the goalie for Frisch, seemed to be impressing in his real big first test. He wasn't the goalie last year, and Frisch getting hyped up. I'm sure DRS will also. But this is a big period. If DRS comes out flying again like they did in the beginning of the first period and during that one shift, they can do that. They can, take this game over.
That is true. That is true. Here we have Frisch's lineup. We will go with New Rochelle, Corin, Levine, Bloom, and Sang, and net Markovitz. Back to you, Donnie.
New Rochelle and Corin were actually able to get some good offense. They were one of the better lines for Frisch. Not their top line, but rather this. And the Bloom-Levine pairing, clearly the top pairing, both players having the Cs. And they're trying to match it up with the top line of DRS. Top line against top line. These are the matchups that Larry wants, and he's fine with these. DRS can take advantage of them. Both teams are very deep. There's a delay. There's something on the court. We're getting ready for puck drop of the second period.
Greenhouse getting rowdy.
Adler against New Rochelle. And we are underway in the second period as that one won by New Rochelle over to Corin. Back in the zone, and New Rochelle a shot and saved by Aryeh behind the goal now. New Rochelle battling with Englander and held for a whistle by Aryeh. Englander set to take against New Rochelle, my apologies. And that one won back by New Rochelle. Frankel coming on, and Englander behind the net. Corin on him, poked that one away. Corin behind the goal, 2 men on him. Behind, and that one stripped by Englander. Englander sent that one down, but kept in by Levine. And that one sent back into the corner. Englander, Corin on him. New Rochelle coming in to help. Adler coming up, sent that one into the corner, and now Bloom will get to there. Adler coming on. Moves to the outside and trying to send that one up. Corin sent that one into the corner, and back goes Ritter to play it and skied one hit the ceiling or the net, and that'll go back into the DRS zone for a face-off.
You just look at the speed of this Frisch team, especially their top line. Bloom, you just see him. When he wants that puck, he just runs in. DRS trying to match that.
And that one in front, and a big save by Akiva Arye on Volodarsky. Volodarsky and Eisner, again, another good line for Frisch. They just have such good depth. Jack Katz and Baruch also have done a good job so far. Englander battling with Eisner, and he got knocked out, and penalty is called for elbowing on alternate captain Aiden Englander, and he'll go to the box for a minute and a half. And Frisch will go to the power play. Not what you want if you're DRS. Almost exactly what you wanted if you're Frisch in the situation.
Now, we'll see what DRS is putting on. This is Ritter, Kazlau, and Adler. Probably DRS's best penalty killer is Aiden Englander, but of course he is in the penalty box, so that doesn't really help.
Looks like Adler Chase. Kazlau used to play defense in Hal Middle School, but it looks like Adler Chase just got to get that thing to the corner. And a glove save by Akiva Arye. Rather nifty one right there on a point shot by Nugoshel. Nugoshel, Bloom, Koren, and that one's sent back down and held by Markowitz, and he'll play it back out to Bloom. Kazlau chasing. Bloom brings it up the right side, across now to Koren, and he sends that one in on Arye. Back out Adler. Sent it back down into the corner. Kazlau will be on, and that'll be a good clear there for DRS's time will run up. Nugoshel across to Bloom. Bloom in over the line. Fires, and that'll be offsides on Frisch. And a face-off coming right outside the Frisch zone. Kazlau against Alter. And that one into the corner by Kazlau, just as good as a win in this situation. Bloom brings it up behind his net, sent that one up to Koren. Koren moves in over the line and poked away, but sent back into the corner. Threw one across, and Alter was back, and that one poked away by Kazlau. Kazlau moving in, and Bloom on him, and he got hit. And no call there. Bloom fires, and a save made by Akiva Arye.
That play was a little ridiculous. I mean, Kazlau clearly being taken down, but what can you do? Refs will call, or refs might sometimes won't.
At about 30 seconds or 40 seconds remaining on the penalty to Englander, as Ifringen comes on for Ritter. And that one back to the point. Nugoshel and Ifringen. Nugoshel sent that one Alter, and a save made, and that one's cleared out. Markowitz has it, gives it right back to Bloom, and they'll go right back at it. Sturm up to Alter, sent that one in, and Ifringen sends it back down, and a good clear. Markowitz has it and held for a whistle as Sturm came in, hoping to get a nice little mistake.
A quick little NHL update. Rangers and Penguins. Rangers beat the Penguins 5-2. Blackhawks and Oilers, 2 minutes left in the first period. Oilers scored by Oscar Klefbom, his third of the season. Avalanche and Blue Jackets in overtime, going to a shootout. Predators and Lightning Predators up 3-0. Wilds and Stars just getting started of the second period. Back to you, Donnie.
And Sturm wings it. Bloom tried to send it out, but it got caught in the netting. And sent back into the corner. Levine on. Sturm. Koren fires above the net, about wide, and Adler takes it back and kept in by Koren on a clearing attempt. Sends that one cross point to Bloom. Bloom fires and a save made, and that one cleared right out by Ariel Ifringen. And Levine will go back to take it behind his own net. Levine up across to Koren. Koren into the corner. Adler on him. 2 men on now. And Levine, that one got poked away. Sturm into the corner, and he'll take it and keep it there and try and run out the rest of this penalty kill. Adler, and they're full. Ifringen fires, and that one got blocked. Adler keeps it. Tried to make it move to the outside, but he lost possession there. Nugoshel sent that one onto Arye, and he holds that one for a whistle. Good penalty kill by DRS. Frisch never really got a chance to get anything started. And now, Ifringen, they'll try to get the starters back out there. And Ritter and Frankel come on for Ifringen and Sturm as Englander takes the face-off, and he won it. And Arye jumps up but holds that off bouncing puck for a whistle there. Face-off remaining. Wolodarski against Englander wins that one back and into netting, and that'll be a whistle again.
This DRS second period is sponsored by Mazda. Mazda 6, zoom zoom.
And that one back onto the point. Baruch, a drive that got deflected into the corner. Negroshell back there, tried to send it, but Eisen is there now in the corner. Eisen fires, and that one still in the corner. Englander on him. Behind the goal, Eisen. Eisen again brings it around, trying to get something going. 2 men on him, sent that one behind the goal. Baruch, and a big save by Akiva Aryeh, flashing the lever on that one. My goodness.
Wow, you see Elliot Eisner, the freshman, he's got Sidney Crosby-like puck protection. When he shuffles around and moves his feet, you really can't get the puck from him. It was not enough as he sent it in front, as there was one problem with his plan, and that one problem was Akiva Aryeh.
And Englander, that one back in the corner, and held, bounced, puck in the air, and Akiva comes down with the catch, 2 feet in for the touchdown. And it'll come, apparently, Frisch may have been offsides, and it'll come right outside their zone. That may have been the whistle as Aryeh touched it. Kazlau said take it against Eisner. And that one back in Wolodarski. Pollen, right above the line, sent that one in, and he'll go to the corner with Baruch, battling with Baruch. Kazlau would join in. Jack Katz coming on to Kazlau in the corner. Kazlau sent that one behind the goal to Pollen, but he cannot control. Baruch sent that one up and kept in barely. And Eisner sent that one up to Wolodarski. And that bouncing puck, Miller battling with it, and he'll go to the corner with Miller. Wolodarski sent that one in front, and good save there. And sent all the way down. And here comes Pollen, right on Jack Katz. That speed we talked about earlier. Kept in by Kazlau. And back in from Miller. Miller and Questel. Questel sent that one up. Kazlau sent that one in wide and back into the corner. Baruch across to Katz. Ifrigan, Kazlau. And Miller tried getting a shot and could not get that one through. It got blocked. Moving in over the line. Questel sent that one out, and Pollen on him. On Baruch. Back in over towards the line, Eisner. Questel on him, sent that one across and back into the corner. Alter into the corner with Questel. And sent that one down, and Kazlau coming on, Jack Katz, and he gets rammed into the wall by Jack Katz, and that'll be a whistle as the ball went under the net, under the boards.
We said before, Jack Katz, a very big, aggressive player for Frisch, may have been a little too much in the corner over there.
He has a little bit of a history of losing his cool sometimes, and that could, in these close games, you know, when things get chippy, that can come back to bite him. Maybe take a penalty late, but right now, he's getting the benefit of the doubt. But I think after a few times of that, you know, you're gonna have to call that and give DRS their power play. Sturm comes on with Questel. Ritter and Englander are the defensemen. Bloom set to take the draw against Sturm. Sturm can't win it, and Questel tried to get in. Ritter right at the wall, sent that one into the corner. Sturm battling with Bloom, and Questel joins in. Questel tried to send it in front, but nobody home, and that one back in the corner for Bloom. Bloom kept in by Sturm. Sturm shoots. That one got deflected into the corner. Bloom on with Questel. Questel behind the net, centered in front, but that one could not go. And Sturm back in front in the middle, shoots, and a big save by Markowitz. A rebound, but cannot be put home. Englander drive, and that one got blocked and sent back down by Penn and held. And no, it played into the corner with Alter on him. And Englander coming up now. Aiden Englander, the all-star sophomore, into the corner, weaving some magic against Bloom. Aiden behind the net. Into Questel into the corner, Levine on him. Questel spins around into the corner. Questel regains possession, sent that one, but nobody home. And Ritter keeps it in, and that one sent back down. Sturm in with Alter on him. Sturm sent one out, and Questel coming on with Levine. And a good job by Questel to gain possession. Questel centered in front, but Sturm got his stick lifted. Ritter back in front, shoot that one wide. Questel back in the corner with Bloom. Questel, that one, Bloom tried to get it poked away by Sturm, and that one got sent out. And out comes Koren. Koren moving in. Nice moves, but got stopped by Aiden Englander. Bloom tired, looking for a change. Sturm into the corner with Levine. Sturm working with Levine again. Lost that one up to Koren, and he'll send that one down and be held by Akiva Aryeh for a whistle, and looks like change coming for both teams.
You see how important these battles in front of the net are. to both teams. That might have as well been a goal with Yair Stern right in front as the puck was sent across. But as it was very important to Frisch, they had his stick lifted to have that chance taken away for the Wildcats.
Rose and Ifrigan coming on for Englander and Ritter, as long as Adler and Frankel coming on for Questel and Sturm. And that one won and sent that one back into the corner. And Dubitsky, Frankel, Adler in front, that one sent back down into the corner. Rose and Koren going after it. Rose battling with New Rochelle. New Rochelle behind the net, he lost it, and Koren in front shoots, and a save by Akiva Aryeh. Another big save by the young sophomore.
A little chant going on in the greenhouse. Looks like the fans did not like that.
Englander, Ifrigan against Koren, and he cannot win it. And here comes Adler up the wall with Dubitsky in the corner. Ifrigan over to Baruch, and sent back into the Koren. Koren behind the net. Ifrigan on him, and behind the goal now. I sent that one, and that one went wide. Adler sends that one off the bench and still in play, but it'll go down for a whistle. Joshua, Rubin, Koren, Dubitsky, and Baruch out there. First team to mix up the lines a little bit as Aiden Englander comes down for Benji Rose, trying to get that offense going again with this line with Josef Adler out there. Englander sent to take the draw against Koren. Koren steps out for a second. And now back in play. Adler can't keep it in. And Englander trying to get it out, and he does not succeed. And he did. It was offsides on Frisch, and the faceoff will come right outside the DRS zone and in the Frisch zone. Adler against New Rochelle coming on for Rubin. And that one back into the corner. Aiden hits it back. And Adler, nice move. Moving to the outside, but that one got stick checked away by Dubitsky. Adler in the corner. Working with Dubitsky on him. Adler still in the corner, still has the ball. Dubitsky still on him. Adler now a second man on New Rochelle. Lost it. New Rochelle trying to clear, and he cannot. And that one sent towards the point. And Ifrigan cannot clear as that one keeps in and held by Aryeh for a whistle. And now Pollen, Kaslau, and Ritter coming on for Adler, Frankel, and Ifrigan. And Aiden will go off, and no, he will stay on, as that could have been a unintentional power play for Frisch. Englander set to take it against Eisner. He's had a fantastic game so far, and Englander can't win it again. That one's sent in between, and that'll be a whistle, and still a face-off in the DRS zone. And that one back, kept in. Levine sent it into the corner. Volodarsky on, and Englander sent that one in, but blocked by Kaslau. Kaslau now sends that one into the corner, and it bounces around. Bloom coming on, Pollen with him. And that one sent back down the corner. Ritter being taken by Englander instead. Pollen trying to get past him. And Englander tees one up, and that one went wide. No, not a big carry out there. It sent it to the corner. Frankel across the line, not kept in by Eisner. Poked away. Coming on is Kaslau. Kaslau moving it up over the line. Into the corner. Kaslau around the net. Tried to get it from Pollen, and a big save by Markovic. Kaslau again in the corner. Kaslau tried to center, and that one got stick checked by Levine. Up comes Eisner. He sends that one into the corner. Aryeh plays in the corner for Ritter. Eisner on him. Eisner battling with Ritter. Volodarsky coming into the battle now. Now battling with Volodarsky is Ritter. And that one's sent in front, and Ritter back in the corner. Sent that one high and deep into the corner. Got knocked down by the angle a little bit, but Bloom fails to keep it in with Pollen. Pollen got hit down, and that'll be a penalty. Pollen got shoved down. And now DRS will go to a much-needed power play.
You know, Frisch is a very aggressive team, but you just can't do that. You really got to keep your cool in tight games like this.
And look more like a blame position. And that'll be the Captain Bloom, I believe, who's going to the box. And that he clearly looks like a very valuable player for Frisch. That could be big for DR's power play if he's not on the ice, not on the court. It'll be Englander, Frankel, Questel, and Adler. Adler and Englander's at the point. Big, both have big and good shots. Levine. But Questel wins it, takes it into the corner. Questel back out to Englander, across to Adler. Fires, and that one went wide. Frankel back down to Questel in the corner. Over. Set it up again. Up comes Adler. 2 men out, sent that one into the corner. And Frankel will get there, but cannot keep it in. And that one's sent all the way back down to the corner. Cohen chasing with Adler. Adler moving up to Englander. Englander over the line, and that one, Levine trying to get it away. Englander sends that in the corner for Questel. Questel gets it around, wraps in front, but cannot get it. Englander back out. Across, and that one got sticked away by Corin. Corin behind the goal. With Adler on him, trying to kill off as much time as possible. Doing so successfully. Adler and Englander now in the corner, and that'll go for a whistle.
I'd like to give a shout out to the 35 fans viewing right now. Thank you for tuning into DRS Live, your home for Woodmere hockey.
And here comes, and Frisch will continue. Eisner coming on for Corin, who did a lot of chasing there. Levine and Burrow staying as defensemen, but Englander wins that one, and Pollen will come on now for the penalty, for the power play. Adler behind the goal. Trying to get something going across to Englander. Englander up into the corner, and Pollen using his speed to get there first and giving DRS possession. Pollen tried to send that one to the point, and Eisner intercepts. Adler trying to keep it in, and he does fail as they will be offside. Levine winds, and that one back out into the, and Adler brings it up over the line. Eisner poked that one away. Adler across to Englander, up over the line, and that'll be offside as Pollen jumped ahead there.
Wow, this Frisch penalty kill is just looking amazing out there. They've been taking the ball away, swiping it, poke checking, doing whatever they can to clear the zone.
Both power plays not looking too good as Ritter will come on for Questel, knowing the penalty kill may be over very soon, trying to get back to that regular 4-on-4 lineup. And back, Ritter sent that one back into the corner. Levine off the goalpost. Corin can't keep it in. And Ritter skies that one to the corner and out of play. Bloom back on, penalty over, full strength hockey.
Minute and 17 remaining in the second period. It's their, you know, it's their big saves on both sides, really, that really have just been saving this as a 1-1 hockey game.
Penn and Rubin. Pollen can't win the draw. Rubin in front, trying to spin, and that one got blocked, and another one sent to the corner. Englander to the corner for Ritter. Adler on. Ritter poking away with Adler on Penn. Bloom chipping off. Here comes Pollen. Pollen with speed, shoots, and a big save there by Markovic. Up comes Bloom. Bloom inward line, fires wide, and up Rubin now. Adler on him. That one got knocked into the corner. Penn in the corner. Sent that one around in front, and Aryeh holds for a whistle. Good saves on both sides on an nice up and down rush.
Wow, this is a real two-way street hockey. You got a rush on one end, and bam, you got another rush on the other. Really exciting game for the fans here.
Markovic with a few key stops in this period. This game could be 3-1. It could be 3-1 either team. But Markovic with a few key stops on Jonathan Kaslau and just now on Caleb Pollen. And one back, Bloom. Trying to send it out, but not to get too deep. Adler on. Poked away by Rubin. Rubin sent that one in, and that one skied right, but kept in. Adler, Pollen. Adler in front. Rubin sent that one and held by Aryeh. He cannot control it. Englander behind the net. Englander up across to Adler. Adler in over the line. He sends that one into the corner. Levine on. Adler chasing. Levine can't get it around Adler. Adler in the corner. Brings it around the net. Adler around the next stops, goes to his backhand, goes back into the corner. 9 seconds remaining. Sent that one off the crossbar. Ruben sent that one to the corner. Ifrigan on. Penn chasing, trying to just get out of this period. Penn trying to center in front, get one of the chance, but the period ends. Still tied 1-1. A couple great chances by both teams. Josef Adler with a post at the end of the period, and we will see you back after the intermission break.
Leifert gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! And he jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Intermission history. Oh boy! The crowd is going nuts.
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that.
And Frisch is celebrating.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the third period of DRS Wildcats hockey.
We're back for the third period. Apologize for copying Yishai. And a very close game so far, and tied 1-1. Both teams going plenty of good chances. Both goalies standing tall. And Josef Adler, Elon Frankel, Daniel Ritter, and Aiden Englander out there for DRS to start the period. Same line that started and got most of their offense going. New Rochelle, Corin, Levine, Bloom, starters for Frisch, and sent that one back into the corner behind. And Levine coming on with Adler and Frankel back there. Adler in the corner, possessing the puck. Frankel behind. Adler moving around, back around, fires, and that one sent across and out of the zone. Englander gets played to the corner by Corin. Englander, New Rochelle coming. Battling with New Rochelle and Corin is Aiden Englander in the corner. Adler coming up, trying to disrupt the play there. Corin shoots, and that one went above the net. Ritter in the corner now battling with New Rochelle and Corin. Both those guys very active. Back into the corner, Englander, Corin on him, sent that one, but kept in by the ref. Adler up across the line, but cannot keep it in. New Rochelle into the corner. New Rochelle behind the net. Working, and that one's sent out. Bloom keeps it in, sends it into the corner. Englander battling with Corin, gets around him. New Rochelle in front, pad save. And Adler coming up, sends that one into the corner, and will be kept in. Frankel working with Bloom, a little feisty kid. Sent that one around to Levine. Levine will get it out there easily, but it'll be offside.
Wow.
As the forwards jumped up on the play.
Feisty Elon Frankel battling against the much bigger Bloom.
He's a feisty little nugget, that kid. Just doesn't give up.
Little nod to Rick DiPietro right there.
He's DRS Shane Prince. What can you say? Line change there. Kaslau and Pollen coming in. On the forwards is Ifrigan and Srulowitz on defense. Back in the corner, Baruch. Sent that one into the corner, and Eisner there. Eisner spins around, fires, and that one did not get through a crowd. Katz sent that one into the corner for Volodarsky. Katz coming on, and save made there. Eisner in front, and can't keep it in. Kaslau into the corner for Volodarsky. Kaslau sent that one back out, but kept in by Katz. And into the corner now. Ifrigan sends that one, but kept in by the netting. Kaslau trying to get it out. He does not. And they want a penalty on Kaslau, and he will indeed not go to the box, as they do not rule it an illegal hand pass. Instead, they will rule it just a whistle for being in the netting.
A Johnny Hockey chant going on in the stands right now, as Jonathan Kaslau is on right now.
Face off deep in the DRS zone. Ifrigan set to take it against Volodarsky. And Volodarsky wins that in front. Battling with Baruch. Pollen coming up, 2-on-1. Pollen, that one got stripped away by Baruch. Pollen below the net, Baruch on it. Pollen wrapping around, could not get it through. The Kaslau. Eisner coming in, shot that one wide, back in, beats Ifrigan to it. Volodarsky in front, couldn't do anything with that. Behind the net, trying to center it to Eisner, cannot. Kaslau back at the Cats. Back in front, Ifrigan with time, loses it in front to Volodarsky. He played that into the corner. Srulowitz coming on, and that one kept in by Katz. Katz knocked that one up to the line to Volodarsky. Sent that one into the corner for Ifrigan. Ifrigan behind the goal. Eisner there. Back into the corner, Volodarsky. Srulowitz jumping in on that. And that'll be under the boards for a whistle. It'll remain in the DRS zone.
Wow, Frisch has just been all over this play. You look at the last three shifts. Before we had Eisner just on. We also had before that Baruch and I'm blanking right here. We had New Rochelle, who was having a great shift before. He was all over the play.
And that one sent back in the corner. Bloom coming on with Sturm. Sturm and Questel trying to keep that in, and Sturm does, trying to get it around. Could not get it in front as Levine takes it in and shoots that one wide to the corner for Ruben. Ruben sent that one around to the corner. Ritter on. Ritter behind the goal. Into the corner. Penn swoops in. Into the corner. Trying to get something going. And that one knocked away by Sturm and Englander. Trying to get it out. Sturm just gets it out, and it'll be Frisch has to touch up. Englander moving in, fires one above the net. And Bloom in the corner, trying to send that one down, but that got blocked a little bit. Penn moving up towards the line, shoots that one behind the goal. And Ritter behind. Sends that one up to Sturm. Across the Penn. Penn into the corner, poked away by Englander. Sturm tries to send that one, and he does, into the DRS bench for a whistle. It looked like he'll be coming back into the DRS zone.
You know, the play Frisch has been doing, it really mimics Mike Sullivan of the Pittsburgh Penguins and Elaine Vigneault of the New York Rangers. You play a certain defenseman a lot, and you really rely on the offenseman to convert the other way. And so far it's been working. Hasn't shown results yet, but really definitely looks like it's working.
Alter wins the draw, but got poked away by Costel. Alter in front, fires, and Aryeh holds on for a nice save there with the glove. Quick glove by the quick little kid.
Wow. Kiva Aryeh really doing his part in this hockey game.
Englander set to take it against Alter. And Alter wins that one again. Levine trying to get it on the goal, but just across the line, and now Bloom and Frisch has to touch up. Ritter sends that one into the corner, and Sturm will forecheck with Bloom. Bloom sends it out and does. Englander in the corner tries to get a nice backhander, and up comes Questel. That one got poked away. Bloom behind the net. Questel chasing. Now Sturm coming in, and that one sent across. Ritter back into the corner, but Rubin gets to it first, and Ritter will have to defend. Rubin behind into the corner. Trying to send it in front, but nobody home. And now Levine takes a strip by Questel, but couldn't maintain possession of it. Almost a great chance for Eitan Questel. That one's sent out just over the line. It'll be held for a whistle. DRS has not done a good job on faceoffs, and I think that's come back to cost them.
You know, you would think by now, number 92, Bloom, he would be tired at this point, but he's been consistent all night. His passes have been on target, his clears have been on target, and he's just as speedy as right now as he was in the beginning of this hockey game. Great play from the captain, Bloom.
Adler, Frankel, Srolowitz, and Miller. And that one back into the zone. Miller sends it back down to Katz. Katz, a wrist one that got blocked on the line, and New Rochelle did not touch up, and it'll be offsides. And it'll be deep in the Frisch zone. Katz set to take it against Adler. Koren, New Rochelle, and Baruch also out there for Frisch. Adler wins that one into the corner. He's got possession there. Katz on him. Katz doing a nice physical job there. Pushing Adler into the corner. Adler pushing back. Adler around the goal. Katz trying to get it, but does not. Adler stops on the dime. Turns around. Poked away by Katz. Katz along the boards, and that New Rochelle coming in there with Katz and Adler. Frankel jumping in there now trying to get that puck free. Adler pushing the boards all the way back. New Rochelle coming back out. Katz sends it, clears it. Up comes Koren, but Srolowitz sent it back. Up comes Elon Frankel. Katz lost his stick, but got it back. And that one sent to the corner. Miller with Koren on him. Tries to get it out. Up to Josef Adler, who fires, and that one got blocked by Katz. Back into the corner. Adler gets it, and he falls down. No penalty call there. Miller tried to send that one in front but nobody was home. Adler got poked away by Baruch, but regains possession in the corner. Adler spinning, and that one got poked away. Srolowitz a shot, but that got blocked. And it remains back at the point. Koren moving up over the line, and it'll be offsides.
Again, just like what we've seen with Elliot Eisner about his puck protection, we've also seen this with Josef Adler. Wasn't enough as he eventually decides to go with the drop pass to Emmanuel Srolowitz, who, as we said before, likes to shoot the puck as a defenseman, as he winded and fired, but it was stopped by Markowitz.
Line changes for both teams, both shuffling up their offense. Steven Bloom and Levine back out there for Frisch, as Englander and Ritter are back out there as well. Kaslow sent that one, and that one's into the corner for Bloom. Bloom sends that one back down, and Englander will play it, trying to clear it, but he does not, as Volodarski sent that one across, but Eisner was not home. Eisner back in the corner. Tried to send, but that one got blocked. Eisner back. Wrapped around. That one got blocked by Kaslow. Kaslow trying to get it out, and he does. And kept in by Pollen. Pollen to the backhander, but that one got blocked by Bloom. Pollen jumping through the air. Battling with Bloom, and Kaslow joining. Pollen in the corner. Working. Bloom on him. Pollen tried to work it down low, but Bloom read that play perfectly. And Pollen gets it back, though, in the corner. Pollen got knocked down by Bloom, and another penalty coming. Bloom fires that one, and it'll be a DRS power play with 5:48 remaining in the period.
The 5:50 final 5 minutes remaining in the DRS third period, sponsored by 550 Central Avenue, a great place to get all your smoked meats and smoked fish. Opening soon.
And this being the first whistle under 6 minutes, both goalies will switch sides. Markovitz and Arya staring, having a nice little exchange there. A nice exchange there from both goalies who have been rock solid for the team, but a big power play coming for DRS with 5:48 remaining in the third period. You got Frankel, Englander, Questel, and Adler out there for DRS. And looks like you'll get Levine, Eisner, and Baruch for Frisch. Questel set to take draw against Levine. Questel wins another faceoff, trying to get it out. Adler fires that one wide, rebound in front, but Frankel was not home. Questel in the corner, back out to Englander. Englander sent that one in front to Frankel, and Levine trying to play with his hand, but he's not. Questel possesses it behind the net. Trying to get it across to Frankel, he does. Adler at the right point. Man on him, and Eisner sent that one in the corner for Frankel. Frankel across to Questel. Questel sent that one, and that one cleared out. And Adler coming out with Eisner chasing. Adler tried to work it up, and he does not. Does not get in a clean lead. Questel battling Levine in the corner, trying to kill out time, but Questel possesses it behind the net. Questel up to Adler. Adler at the right point, sent that one across, but down low for Questel, looking for Englander. Questel sent that one behind, but it got hit by the wall and held for a whistle by Markovitz. With about almost a minute gone on this penalty.
At 4:54 left in this period, taking a penalty is really not what you want to do when you're Frisch, especially. I mean, DRS's offense hasn't really been on fire as it's known for tonight, but at any point it can heat up.
A timeout call by, I believe, by Coach Larry Gross, or rather Frisch coach. Maybe Larry wants to kind of get his guys together, knowing he only has about 30, a little more than 30, close to 40 seconds left on this penalty, and wants to get it on this power play, and knows he wants to get as much as he can done.
Really a smart play by DRS coach Larry Rose. You want to give your good players some time to rest. You want to regroup, make sure they know what they're doing on this precious, really precious. That's an understatement to this power play.
I think what DRS has been stifling DRS is that they're trying to work the puck across from Englander to Adler or vice versa and trying to get that goalie and everyone moving. You know, usually most penalty kills are 1-2, but Frisch has played a 2-1. They did this in the championship, which also caused a lot of havoc for DRS. And looks like Larry may have went over something, trying to get DRS focused and try to beat this 2-1, work that puck down low, and try and cash in on this power play. You know, go away from what they've been working on most of the season. Questel against Levine, and they'll step out for a moment as the ref blew his whistle.
I'd like to give a shout out to Sammy Volodarski of Frisch, number 29, 10th grader.
Questel against Levine. Questel, Levine wins it, but kept in by Adler, but up comes Koren. Koren trying to get the outside, but Englander swoops in to intercept. Kazlau couldn't control it, and Baruch behind the net. Kazlau, and no call will be there as he got the stick, and now Frisch looks livid. Kazlau behind the net over to Adler. Across, Englander, one-timer, fired, and that got deflected up high, and a whistle. That's exactly the shot you wanted, but a bad break there as it hit Frisch play, I believe, Koren's stick and went up high and for a whistle.
I believe after it was deflected, it was just deflected enough to hit the post even. I heard a little ping over there.
A nice broken play turned into something good by DRS, but about only 20 seconds remaining on this power play. Questel can't win it against Levine, but he does in the end. He does maintain possession. Questel behind the net. Baruch gets it away. Koren sends that one back into the corner. Englander on him. Koren chasing. Englander behind the net. Time winding down. They're almost full, and they're full. Good kill there by Frisch and sent up. Up comes Koren. Arya aggressive out of the net into the corner. But Koren battled with Adler. Into the corner. Englander sends that one up. Kaslau on the outside fires, and that one went wide. Christelle down low. Back into the corner for Kaslau. Kaslau spins around. Tried to work it in front, but couldn't get anything and held for a whistle by Markovitz.
You hear the Frisch coach currently screaming on his bench. Known actually in Camp David for his very, very excited behavior as a bench boss.
Adler sent to take it against Bloom, Ifrigan, and Sherlowitz coming on. Adler, the only man out there still from the power play. Frankel also out there with him. Frankel sent that one to the side, and Frankel comes to battle with, and Koren sent that one back out. But Ifrigan can't, bad mistake there, up comes Bloom. Bloom to the outside, but could not make a move there. That one went out for a whistle.
Bloom put his hands up and put them on his head after that play, clearly wanting that back with only 3 minutes left. Every single thing you do in this hockey game is very critical. It's very important. Tied 1-1.
Face off right outside the Frisch zone. Eisner so take it with Adler. And they step out for a moment, but now play resumes. And kept in the zone, Frankel battling with Adler, but Eisner moves as one, sent into the corner. Beats Ifrigan there, sent that one across, but nobody home. Swerlowitz sent that one back down into the corner. Bloom there with Adler. Bloom sent that one across to Dubitsky, kept in by Swerlowitz, but stick check there by Volodarsky. And that one's still in the DRS zone. Swerlowitz sends that one down into the corner. Frankel and Adler chasing. Frankel, Bloom gets to the outside. Bloom moving it to the corner now. Swerlowitz on him. Bloom sends that one across. Eisner there. Adler coming in with Ifrigan. Ifrigan send that one into the corner for Swerlowitz. Swerlowitz tried to send that out. Adler over on the left wing. Fires that one back down and not out. Adler moves over the line and fires a good save there. Rebound back into the corner. Dubitsky with defending Adler. Adler in the corner taking his time. Ever so precious. Adler, Dubitsky on him. Adler to the backhand. And he lost it. Volodarsky sent that one up high, and it bounced away crazy Karam in front, but no harm done. Back into the corner for Barra. He sends a high fly ball into the DRS zone. Ifrigan can't hold it, but good poke check there by Swerlowitz to get away from Volodarsky. Ifrigan sends that one into the corner, wanting a chase. Katz works that one in. Adler in front. Adler to the backhand, just went wide. Frankel in the corner. Behind the net. Tries to get it to Adler. Does not. And that one kept in. But now out by Eisner, by Katz. Ifrigan into the corner. Tries to send that one out, but he does not. Fires, and that one went out of play. DRS can get a change, and a face-off will come inside the DRS zone. The Frisch zone, pardon me.
Wow, the greenhouse getting really, really loud tonight, and it's really hard not to see why. We got 1 minute 55 remaining in the period. Back to you, Donnie.
Kaslau set to take it against Rubin, but one back out of the zone is Englander with Rubin chasing. Katz, and that one got sent in. Ritter into the corner with Penn on him. And Kaslau sent Pollen. Gets that one to Ritter, and he sends that one back out. Katz tried to get a big one, and Kaslau didn't, but he shot it wide. Englander behind the net. Wraps it around, but cannot. 2 men on him in Rubin and Penn. Englander getting battled 2-on-1, and that'll go down as a whistle. Puck went into the boards and stopped moving. Call for a whistle in the DRS zone.
Minute 26 in the period. You can clearly see both teams are starting to slow down. You really want to get with that final minute. You want to push really hard.
Englander wins that one to the corner with Penn on him. Englander behind the goal. Penn gets possession of it. Englander defending him. Penn to the outside, but sent that one wide. Rubin back in the corner. Ritter on him. Rubin tried to send that one in front, but intercepted by Pollen. And can't clear, but does now. Pollen sent that one down low, blocked by Levine, and back out to Englander behind the goal. Sends that one down back in the corner. Kaslau will get there, but cannot hold on to it as Rubin tries to get one out, but does get it past Ritter and out of the zone. DRS has to touch up. Good stick lift there. Englander with Penn on him. Englander to the outside, sends that one to the corner. That'll rattle around behind the goal as Bloom takes it. Bloom fires, and that one blocked by Kaslau. And back out of play, and face-off will go down to the Frisch zone.
Looking like we'll head to overtime with about 42 seconds left, but you don't want to say anything.
Timeout by DRS coach Larry Gross. 42.2 seconds remaining in a tie game, 1-1. What do both teams have to do to try and win it here or get this? What do you think the DRS wants to do here? Win it now or get this thing to overtime?
Well, obviously they do want to.
There's one overtime period, 1 5-minute overtime period. Then if they don't score, it's a tie.
Well, obviously both teams they want to get the push right now. I mean, they great words actually by it was DRS soccer coach. I do not remember his name, but he always said that when there's times where you think you're really tired, the other team is always feeling the same way, and you just got to push really hard, and that's how you win a game like this. Obviously, you do want to bring it to, you really want to try push. Obviously, get the next goal. Make sure that you leave with the extra point without having to worry about overtime. But bring it into overtime would ensure at least 1 point, and all points matter.
Points not what you came looking for here tonight. A W is what you come looking if you're both teams. DRS want to prove to Frisch that they were for real and that they deserved that title last year. And Frisch wanted to prove to DRS that they came to avenge, and they're here trying to take that title away from them. It is Adler, Sturm, Englander, and Strolowitz. Shuffling the lines is Coach Larry Gross against Nugroshel, Bloom, Levine, and Koren. Adler wins it to Strolowitz. Strolowitz sends that one down into the corner for Levine. Levine with Sturm on him. Can't get it. Strolowitz kept that into the corner, but Levine sent that one high, and Englander out of the zone. Back over, and that'll be offsides or went out of play. Went out of play there. Faison will come right outside the Frisch zone. .7 remaining. Englander against Nugroshel. Wins. Levine. Back to Koren. 2. Back in the corner, and we will head to overtime. 5 minutes of free extra hockey here tonight. Both teams ensuring a point, but both teams desperately wanting that second. A fantastic game so far, an up and down game. Great saves on both ends, great chances on both ends. And we'll have a 5-minute overtime period to decide the winner of tonight's game, or we will go to a tie. And we are set for the free hockey tonight from Woodmere, the Greenhouse, DRS against Frisch Championship rematch of last year. If you're just joining us, you missed a nice amount, but you're about to catch a hopefully fantastic ending to tonight's game. Eisner, Bloom, and Koren out for the 3-on-3 overtime for Frisch, along with goalie Isaac Markovitz, and Adler, Kaslau, and Englander with a goalie Akiva Aryeh out there for DRS in the 3-on-3 overtime. Adler sent to take it against Eisner. This is a game of possession and speed, 3-on-3 overtime. Both teams possess both that. Trying to get both that going with their lineups that they send out. And the clock started early and trying to reset that to 5 minutes. Adler wins that one, but Koren chips up with Adler defending. Eisner into the corner. Englander sent that one away, but Bloom back at the point, fired in that one. Koren fires and a good save made. And it got blocked, and Koren got that back into the corner. Englander defending on him, Eisner behind the net. Kaslau coming there, bumping bodies with Eisner. Sent that one into the corner, Kaslau gets there, and he got tripped, and it'll be a 4-on-3 power play for DRS. DRS getting a power play for 1:30 in overtime, can put it away right now.
Wow, we're less than 30 seconds in to an overtime game right here, and this is not what you want as Frisch. Frisch is just taking too many penalties throughout this entire game.
And you can see the excitement from the DRS team knowing they have an opportunity to end this. Greenhouse is lit up. The frustration from Frisch. I'm wondering to see if it's going to be 3-on-2 or 4-on-3. I believe it should be 4-on-3, but then again, the minimum players you have to have on the court is 2, so they may go 3-on-2.
Wow, you could just see how excited Jonathan Kaslau was when he saw the ref put up that hand, waving his hands.
And it will be a 3-on-2, and with a guy like Englander at the point, this is deadly. Kaslau, Adler, and Englander against Bloom and Levine, the two all-star defensemen. Levine with Adler on him, trying to send it out, and he does. Englander will take it, loses it, but Arya will play it back to him. Englander up the middle. Slap pass over to Kaslau. Kaslau over the line. Sent that one across to Adler. Adler fires and a save made. Back into the corner. Levine battling with Kaslau. Kaslau, Levine in the corner. Levine can't get it. Kaslau gets it back. Trying to get that puck to Aiden so desperately. Levine. Kaslau to the outside and shoots, but Adler got it. Adler doing such good possession. Over to Englander. Fires and blocked in front. Bloom. That one blocked by Englander. About 40 seconds passed. Adler moving up across. Adler fanned on a wrist shot there. Back into the corner. Bloom on him. Adler in the corner. Sends that one back to Aiden. Fires, and that one went wide. Rebound, Kaslau. Did not get it back in the corner. Is Kaslau. Kaslau sent that one across to Adler, but he could not get it there. Adler over on the right point. Across. Englander. One-timer fires. He hit the post! My goodness, he hit the post. Englander back with only about less than 30 seconds remaining. Adler moves up the right wing. Adler in the corner. Sends that one back out to Aiden again. Slap pass over to Adler. Fires, and that one got blocked by Bloom. Adler back at the right point. Across Aiden left point. Fires. Pad save. They're full. Got to watch Eisner out of the box, and that one's sent up and high and behind the goal. Adler with Eisner. Good poke check by Akiva Arye. Eisner behind the goal. Eisner to the right corner. Lots of stick handling there. Adler defending. Can't get the Englander. Kaslau sends that one high and deep into the corner, and Kaslau will get a change. Baruch over to Eisner. Eisner fires, and a glove save by Akiva Arye. Sent that one up. Adler sent back down to Aiden Englander, who's fired that one wide and held for a whistle. And no, not held for a whistle. It's loose. Markovitz couldn't get a hold of it. And they're battling down low. It's Baruch, and he sends that one high. Arye holds that, and that'll be a whistle.
Wow.
And wow, Aiden Englander came inches away from ending this thing.
2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this overtime. It was really, truly just bedlam in the greenhouse a few moments ago as a big, huge right-handed shot from Aiden Englander at the point rang off the iron.
Negrashel, Volodarsky are on. Adler sends that one back to Negrashel. Negrashel in the corner with Englander on him. Volodarsky looking for the one-timer, but he didn't get enough on it. Adler in the corner. Adler across to Aiden Englander. Aiden tees one up and fires on a pad save there, and he'll have time, but Volodarsky charging, he doesn't have as much. Aiden, a nice move to the outside, moving up the wing. Aiden into the corner, Baruch on him. Aiden getting shoved around with the two guys on him. Adler coming in his defense, and a penalty called on Aiden Englander, and that is a horrific call.
An outrageous turn of events for DRS right here, as they're going to have to face the wondrous luxury that they just used, a 3-on-2 power play in overtime.
Well, if they don't convert here, Frisch, that'll mean only 22 seconds. So DRS, if their best chance is to win this game is somehow get a shorthanded goal on a 3-on-2 penalty. But again, with Aiden Englander, you give him time, he can beat you, and he almost did earlier, and he can do it shorthanded. As Larry Gross calls timeout, discuss this crucial penalty kill with his penalty killing unit, which will likely be Josef Adler and Aiden Englander. Talking with assistant coach Rabbi Janikowski. Kivarye standing tall. Isaac Markovitz standing tall. Both with phenomenal performances tonight. And following up his guys, knowing the importance of this power play. First good-looking power play of the night was DRS in overtime. Frisch didn't look that good either. DRS's penalty kill has done a good job on their few opportunities. Do you think Frisch will have the same success? because it seems as if Bloom and Levine have some nice big right-handed shots, and Eisner can move the puck well. Maybe you get Volodarski or someone else in there. There's a lot of offensive options for this team.
Stop, chop, and roll is always being sold at DRS hockey games. Tickets to a DRS hockey game actually really only cost as much gas as it takes to get here. Come to DRS to watch a game today.
And Sturm and Adler. Aiden Englander in the box for the penalty. He will not be able to kill this penalty. It is Sturm and Adler against Alter, Bloom, and Koren. Adler steps in for a crucial face-off. Steps in against Alter. Does he need this one? And he does win it into the corner. Adler battling with Alter. Koren behind the net. Sends that one in front to Bloom, but too far out. Bloom down low to Alter. Alter gets stick checked by Adler, and that one sent down low and a big clear. Koren moving up over the line. Sturm defending. Koren fires that one high and out of play, and that'll go deep into the Frisch zone.
Jason Alter, another freshman, doing. Currently 1:28 remaining in this overtime. As I was saying before, Jason Alter, one of the amazing freshmen who's been everywhere in this entire game.
Sturm face off against Koren. He sends that one into the corner. Good job there. Bloom has to go and chase and run off some time. Bloom moving up over the line, looking to fire. He waits, sends that line down low to Alter, and Adler there. Bloom fires, and a big stick save by Aryeh, and hell for a whistle. A big time save by Akiva Aryeh.
Call the cops. Akiva Aryeh does not want to exit this net until the full 1 minute 13 seconds are up.
And that one won. Alter battling with Adler. Adler in the corner, trying to waste as much time as possible. But Koren comes in, and they're battling. And Koren calling for a whistle, and there will be one with 1:01 remaining in the overtime. And about 40 seconds remaining on the power play. It'll be remain deep in the DRS zone. Adler will stay with Sturm. Alter, Bloom, and Koren still out there for Frisch. Adler wins it back again. And Alter back out. Already a big save. A rebound try, and that one poke. Still loose. Adler, no, and he cannot, and he does get it out and on goal. And he gets tripped, but no penalty is called. Bloom gets it back in the corner, trying to move it up with only 43 seconds remaining. Bloom over the line across to Koren. Koren waits, fires, and he just went wide. That grazed the post. Adler getting a new stick. Koren across to Bloom. Bloom blocked by Sturm. Another try, saved by Aryeh. Sturm send that one back out, and that'll be cleared. And they're about to be full. Bloom over the line. Waiting. Sturm on him. Bloom fires, and a glove save by Aryeh. That one's the corner. Aiden Englander back on. Penalty over. 14 seconds remaining. Kept in by Bloom. Sent that one into the corner. 2 men on him. Bloom sent that one in front. Adler, knowing no time left. Englander fires, blocked by New Rochelle. 3 seconds, down to 2, down to 1, and we will settle for a tie. DRS and Frisch settle for a tie in this epic championship rematch.
Wow.
Akiva Aryeh saving his team in more ways than one to guarantee himself a point, and DRS will go to 2-0-1 on the season.
Wow. The game sounding just like it did in Lawrence Middle School, just like the championship game. Very loud.
Harry Schwad apparently hates ties.
That'll be all. Thank you for tuning into DRS Live, and we will be back.